Ladies, get your bikes ready. It is motorcycle season. Welcome to Hue at Home. We are on location in the beautiful St. Vital Park, but more importantly, we're going to be celebrating International Female Ride Day. I've got Allie, Tina. Allie, okay, you started it last year, but this year is going to be bigger and better. So what is the whole day going to entail?
That's right. So this year we're celebrating the 17th International Female Ride Day, and I started a small group called Moto Queens Canada, and this is our second year hosting it, and we're going to host it on Saturday, May 6th at Harley-Davidson, Winnipeg, from 2 to 6 p.m.
Wow, and there's so much involved. Now, Tina, bikes are dear to your heart. This girl actually builds them from scratch. Okay, so there's a lot more than just bringing your bike out to this event, correct?
Yes, completely. We actually even open it up to people who don't ride. So for any ladies who don't ride, we're going to have a jump start. And it's basically a motorcycle on a treadmill. You're going to have the opportunity to get on the bike and shift gears, and we're going to teach you how to do that as well. You don't have to be scared about it moving or anything else. For the ladies who do have their license, we're going to have a skills and drills section. So myself with Machine Girl is going to run the skills and drills with another previous instructor. And we're going to have entertainment. What's the band name again?
Yeah, we have a band called Harley-Davidson, which is a local band here in Winnipeg, and she's a rock star, the lead singer. And so she's going to sing some great songs, keep us all entertained. We're going to have prizes. We have a lot of different sponsors, and we love supporting women-based, women-run businesses. So a lot of them are going to come out, and even if you don't ride a motorcycle or you're interested or you know somebody who does, we would love your support and come out. It's going to be a great fun day, and it's a free women's event as well.
Oh, there's so much fun, and yes, I don't ride, but just talking to these women gets me inspired. Tina, you've been riding for such a long time. What is it for you about getting on your bike first day of the season and feeling the wind in your hair? And today there's a lot of wind.
I know there is. Yeah, I come from out of town, so it's literally just freedom. You are your own individual person when you're on a motorcycle. It is a feeling that I can't explain. I tell people, like, the best thing you'll do for yourself in life is learn to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah,
it's
you don't really
amazing.
know until you've rode a motorcycle. You don't get it until you ride one, especially with girlfriends and friends. It's just a lot of fun, and we're very safe when we do it as well. It's a thrill. It's very exhilarating to be outside. We've been cooped up all winter, and this is the beginning of the riding season, so it's great to bring motorcycle awareness and let other riders and drivers know that we're going to be out on the streets, and we'll watch out for each other.
And she is so tiny, and you should take a look at her bike. It is so cute. But again, it's a big bike. So Allie, you are a beginner, or you haven't been riding for very long. Why did you decide to get onto a bike?
Good question. So I'm a mortgage agent right now with Inspiri Financial, but I'm also a respiratory therapist. And during the pandemic, I needed something for stress relief. I needed a new passion to focus on, and so I've always wanted to learn to ride a motorcycle, and I thought this is the year, and I took it up. And actually, I Googled, when you first want to learn a new sport or anything, you Google it, and one of the first women who came up online was Tina with her Machine Girl Motorsports company. And I just thought she was so cool, this badass female riding a motorcycle, and she inspired me to take my license. And this is my third summer riding, and I love it. And the women that I've met, the friendships that I've made, I would have never met any of these women if it wasn't for our shared passion of motorcycle riding, and I'm so thankful.
Tina, if someone out there is thinking about riding, getting started, what are the first steps that they should do?
So the first steps for Manitoba to get your motorcycle license, you do want to write your knowledge test through MPI, and then you also want to register for a motorcycle safety course, which is offered through Safety Services Manitoba. And then I'd say go out and try on some gear and sit on some bikes. I actually work at Harley-Davidson Winnipeg, and I'm in sales, so I'd gladly let you come in and sit on some bikes and just see what works right for you.
Oh, okay, so that's the best part, the gear and the bikes. So don't go away. We're having more about International Female Ride Day, Saturday, May 6th. And we're going to meet some of the fantastic ladies in the motorcycle community. welcome back to Hue at Home. Once again, we're all about International Female Ride Day. We have some more information. I've got Charlie, Sandy, and Mary here. Charlie, I'm going to go with you first because before the event happens back at Harley-Davidson, there's a very special event that you're going to take charge in.
Sure. We're the proud sponsor of this awesome day. So what our role is, Ava and I, is to gather everybody at the Marion on Marion. And from there, we're going to lead the crew to the legislative grounds, where we will be supporting our coalition that advocates for us all year long, and we're very proud to do that, and really that's our role, to get us there safely.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, Mary, this is a nice segue to you. You represent the Coalition of Manitoba Motorcycle Groups. Did not know that existed, but there are a lot and a big community.
Yeah, the Manitoba Motorcycle Groups has actually been around for about 30 years now. It's their anniversary. So what we've done in tied in International Female Ride Day, our very first one was in 2007, where our female riders joined in and we actually rode. It was about 5 below and we rode up to Ericsdale and back. It was cold. There was 2 of us that completed the ride, but we did it. And we've participated every year since then in International Female Ride Day. We've encouraged women riders to come out, and they have done so, varying amounts each year. And then in 2014, I believe it was, the International Female Ride Day changed from Friday to Saturday, which is our safety rally for the Coalition of Manitoba Motorcycle Groups. It's where we kick off motorcycling awareness every year to make sure people know motorcycles are back on the road. And we've integrated into that someone who speaks about International Female Ride Day. And so we make sure that's part of the program. We encourage the women riders to come out, join us, and then go off and ride wherever you want to. But please be safe.
Yes.
It's important. We want you back home with your families, your kids, your grandkids. And,
I know. And I have just, all these ladies rode up in their bikes and they're spectacular. So you kind of get, a little distracted by the beauty of the bikes. But I mean, Sandy, for yourself too, representing HOG, and that is Harley Owners Group.
Yes, the Harley Owners Group out of Harley-Davidson, Winnipeg.
And Harley is a name everybody recognizes, and the community is again very close. But I think
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just the joy of riding, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been riding for 12 years, and in the beginning, when I first got my license, I was looking for people to ride with. I didn't know there were so many groups out there, but all you have to do is ride up to a location, and there's other bikes around. And the first time I was going for a ride, I met up with a group of women at one of the Tim Hortons locations. And, a whole bunch of us rode out to West Hawk Lake, and you just meet people. Everybody's friendly. They talk to you. And there's many, many groups, not just the Harley Owners Group. We're a group, not just women, but basically Harley-Davidson owners who have a membership, and we participate in many events. We support the CMMG event that's happening at the Ledge, all the ride-by events. There's about 100 of us in our group, and we participate all over, and not just women, but women and men, and it's awesome.
So is there, I know, and I'm just asking this because I don't ride, is there a difference between male and female riders in the way that they ride and everything? Mary?
I would say yes. And I believe that we're more cautious because I get criticized about it all the time. But I believe that. I think more careful. I don't think we hotshot as much. Although there are some, but I don't think we do hotshot as much, right?
I've met all kinds, and it really varies. And for the most part, my experience has been extremely positive, whether it's with men or women. But it's nice to have a group of women that you could talk about the girl things about, and this and that, and even all the men, like they're super. The ones that I've met, they're supportive, and everybody talks to you, and it's not. I don't find it to be an issue, but it's nice to have a lot of girls in the riding community.
For sure.
Yeah.
Charlie, have you seen the participants more so happening in the female side of it over the years?
I would say, this is our 4th year. We're kicking off our 4th year right now for Ride By event, and over the years, it was just Ava and I, and we were just 2 ladies rolling up, handing out gifts, and now we've got a crew of sometimes 20, sometimes 10, could be up to 50 bikes, you know, or more. And it's very mixed now. I think the men were a little bit shy to come up, you know, 2 girls leading their pack, but they've really accepted it, and the good that we do in the community as our, you know, as our Ride By event, I think it's really allowed the men to maybe come out more and, you know, show that emotional side, and then to be with the group of you know, the women that are in our group, to really, you know, chat it up and just see, you know, what it's about. So I find that the more we do it, the more women we get, and of course we encourage that. However, we still are all inclusive. You know, whatever you identify as, you are absolutely welcome to join us.
And
at
that's
any
so
time.
important because anybody can ride.
Anybody.
Right?
That's the one thing about the riding community. It
the
doesn't
passion,
matter
right?
what you
Passion.
ride. It doesn't matter how you identify, whatever the case may be. It's that you ride, and everybody enjoys it and get, you know, it's awesome.
The one thing that we found in CMMG that really got women involved in it was we discovered, I don't know if any of you have heard of Sadie Graham, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, Sadie Graham, she was a teenager who in 1914 rode a motorcycle from Winnipeg to Winnipeg Beach. So we discovered her about 7 years ago now, and one of our members, Carolyn Peters, did all the research to find out her history, and we are building a picnic shelter in Winnipeg Beach to commemorate her. So we've been working on that for 7 years. It was supposed to only be 2 or 3, but COVID did us in on that. But it also involved a lot of women riders in that and we met a lot of different women riders that way. But also the men come out and support it as well, because it's seen as something. Wow, in 1914, a woman won an enduro race, and the men recognized her in 1914. So why won't we now?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Oh
great.
well,
Yeah.
so it's all girl power.
Yeah,
now.
it truly
well,
is. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think this is
you.
going to be a fantastic event. It's again on Saturday, May 6th, International Female Ride Day. I think it's a time just to come out, even just to make new friends. But get out your bikes, ladies. Enjoy an incredible biking season. Thanks for joining us on Hue at Home, and we'll see you next time right here on Hue.